Are you excited about the potential of quantum computing? For years, scientists have been exploring this revolutionary technology, and they are finally making progress. In today's video, we'll discuss the progress being made and when quantum computing will become available to the world. Get ready to explore the future of computing. Hello and welcome to Business Phil. Before we begin, please subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to receive more amazing content. Now let's get started with the video. Using the power of the subatomic world could soon shake up the modern computing industry. Quantum computers are all over the news, and fundamental work on the theory that led to them won the Nobel Prize last year. But the one place you might not hear about them is in a physics classroom. And if we want to teach people how to use technology and build a workforce for this new field, this needs to change. So what's a quantum computer? From a general point of view, quantum mechanics is the study of small things. Its goal is to explain how atoms and molecules behave in a way that is different from what we know so far. Researchers are looking for ways to change the way quantum systems work, which will help advance the quantum field and create new applications. Quantum physics is getting a lot of attention right now, and I think it will affect how we do things in the future. The world as we know it is changing because of quantum technology, but quantum sensors, quantum computers, and quantum security are still new technologies that have come out in the past few years and are already showing us how amazing they can be. Quantum computers can run accurate and fast molecular simulations. This makes them an important tool for speeding up the discovery of new materials, like new drugs, solar panels, and polymers. Within a few years, these machines are likely to reach the so-called quantum advantage, which means they can do a specific, practical task better than traditional computers. How is it different from classical computing? Quantum computing is a new and developing field in the world of technology. It adds to classical computing, but takes a different approach to solve problems. Its conception dates back to the 1980s, but we have only recently realized its enormous potential if it could be further developed and implemented in our daily lives. Quantum computing is a type of computing that has the potential to solve problems that modern computers can't. Instead of bits, quantum computing uses qubits, which can be in more than one state at once. This so-called superposition state means that the qubit is both 1 and 0 at the same time. This is different from a normal computer that uses transistors, which can only be 1 or 0. The biggest benefit of quantum computing is that it lets you work with data in more than one dimension at the same time. This feature lets quantum computers do a lot of calculations at once and increases their processing power exponentially. This lets them solve hard problems that classical computers can't do. A quantum computer becomes much more powerful as more qubits are linked. How will quantum computing help us? We mostly need quantum computers to solve hard problems that a regular computer can't handle. The first problem is optimization, which means trying to find the best answer out of many options. The more options you have, the harder it is to find the best solution to a problem, which is exactly what quantum computers are good at. The second problem is a simulation, which is used when you want to learn how something works but doesn't have access to it and want to imitate reality. This can be especially helpful for complex digital twins when you want to simulate, for example, the complex behavior of planet Earth using a digital twin or look at weather patterns. Quantum computers are the next big thing in processing data. They will be able to solve problems that can't be solved now and make great strides in research in many fields. In the future, quantum computers may be used in medicine, genomics, chemistry, physics, and many more fields. How are quantum computers used right now? Technology demonstrations from IBM, Google, and other industry players show that useful quantum computing is on the horizon. However, the supply of quantum workers is still quite limited. A McKinsey report from 2021 says that there will be major talent shortages until at least the end of the decade. with about 3 times as many open jobs as qualified applicants. This report also says that the US will have a much smaller pool of qualified quantum experts than China and Europe. China has announced the most public funding so far of any country. At $15.3 billion, it is more than double what the EU has invested $7.2 billion, and 8 times what the US has invested $2 billion. How can you access quantum computers? Gaining access to any of the world's relatively few physical quantum computers is possible via the cloud. These computers include the more than 20 IBM Quantum System 1 installations currently in the United States, Germany, and Japan, and more are planned for the United States, South Korea, and Canada. Anyone with access to the internet can log into a quantum computer and learn the basics of quantum programming. For example, IBM has a number of education programs that focus on quantum, such as access to quantum computers, help for teachers, summer schools, and hackathons. The IBM Quantum Educators and Researchers programs and Introduction to Quantum Computing by Qubit are just 2 examples of quantum computing resources that educators and students can use. Such efforts are absolutely necessary. Colleges and universities all over the world need to work together to close the knowledge gap in quantum education and prepare the next generation of scientists and engineers. What are your thoughts about quantum computing? Tell us in the comments below. Also, if you liked the video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks a lot for tuning in. See ya later.